folks, welcome to the channel. Today I found myself with a little bit of extra time, so I'm cleaning my WeCreat Laser. You see that I have some alcohol, some Windex, my great trusty brush, and we go through a lot of Q-tips. It is very messy. I got gunk all over my hands by the time I was done, but I don't clean it often enough. And I do love this laser. I don't have to wear any special glasses. I can watch straight through the top and watch it cut, watch it burn, and see if I need to make any adjustments, and I can stop it right on the fly and get right back into the program, fix it up. So I got to take a little bit of better care with my machine. And you'll see the crumb tray coming out right now, and this is, I cleaned it out like 4 or 5 days ago. And the bigger things I normally just pull out. The little crumbs I normally leave just to collect. They're not going to catch on fire. So I'm just brushing off the crumb tray. I won't ever touch it again until I put it back. You can see, and that is not sawdust. That is the fine dust that comes off when it's burning through your material. And surprisingly, I do keep a lot of the sawdust away from this machine. One is it's expensive, but two, I use it all the time, and I don't want to clog it down with anything. So it's probably one of the cleanest machines that I have in my shop at the moment. But you can see it's still very, very dirty. I want to say it's been about 2, maybe 3 months, which is longer than what I should go between cleanings. And you can see that the fan on top of the laser, I'm moving it over right now, it gets gunked up. But you remove those 4 screws with a little screwdriver that was provided by the company when I bought my laser. They come out pretty easy. I'm trying to be delicate with it. It's metal, it's not going to do anything, but I just don't want to bend it. You can see a lot of that buildup that's on there. Little Q-tip action, a little bit of alcohol on it. It's not going to do anything to this. Unfortunately, I had to go back and soak it for a while because it was caked on. If you've been to the channel, you've been to the Facebook or Instagram, you can see that I use this almost on a daily basis. And when it gets dirty, it gets dirty. But all in all, it's a simple process. Everything comes out pretty easy. I watched a how-to video from WeCreate without the E. However you say the damn company's name. I love their product. But their videos were pretty straightforward of how to get everything done, very simply. And you can see it just caked on, and that was clean not long ago. You look at 2.5, maybe 3 months. You got this little connector that it is stronger than what it looks like, but I do not ever want to squish it or break it, because that runs the entire machine. I don't want to replace it. And it just builds up. And the best thing that I've seen online, and I want to say what came out of that video that I watched, was using some alcohol, some elbow grease, but it it gets bad. And by the end of the video, you stick around, you can see how messy my hands became, and it's sticky. It's weird. It's carbon, I guess. I can tell you one thing. I'd rather go to the range and put 1,000 rounds, through a weapon and have to clean it than to have to clean this thing. I don't think CLP would help. I'm in there scrubbing with right there was, just a dry Q-tip, because I don't really know what all is in there that can't have any kind of like liquid. So I go in there with my little spray, kick out some more dust, and then I'm scraping, like it's all underneath my fingernails right now, trying to get it out. We go back to boot camp, bringing out that damn toothbrush, get into that nit and gritty. It works though. I mean, it's delicate and it gets into where I need it to. I'm gonna have to get a new brush here soon though, because that one is pretty gnarly right now.
No flowers to be found. I keep screaming, shouting, this is my battleground. Though I'm trapped inside the mind of a dream.
Dusting up. Love it. Getting clean. Still trying to be delicate, but I'm trying to get it clean. This is where I just doused it all in with the alcohol, and it just was not coming up. And it just wanted to stick to the metal for some reason. You can see the pressure I'm putting on it. It's not going anywhere.
And falling through the clouds. I keep screaming, shouting, but no one hears the sound, 'cause I'm trapped inside the mind of a dreamer, dreaming.
Back trying to scrub it with my finger. Getting a little bit on the paper towel. It's got some good flakes coming up.
Sometimes I compromise. Sometimes I tell
Put a little bit more of
but it's only
the alcohol and just let it sit. And it sat until I was finished.
mistakes, regret choices that
So we got the back fan. Back fan is the only thing I do not like about this system is trying to get the back fan clean, because there's just no way that I've figured out how to take it out.
I keep screaming.
You take this little back port off, and it gives you a little bit better clearance on the inside.
Mind of a dreamer, dreaming.
It just still isn't enough, because you can't get any kind of leverage to stop the fan blades from moving on you when you get in. You can see I got a little bit of it on camera, but trying to get the angle so you'd be able to see it, and for me to be able to clean it, it wasn't working out that well. I think I try to get a little bit better of light in there, so it's not just the black abyss, but the buildup that was down through here wasn't as bad as what was on the top fan. And this port pulls out into a I don't even know what the hell it's called. It's like a purifier, I think it is. There's a little hose that hooks up to that and hooks up to a separate machine that purifies the fumes coming out. It worked great for a year. I've gone through and I've cleaned that. I clean that more frequently than I do the machine. And it doesn't seem to be keeping up any longer. It's far easier to clean that machine than it is to clean this laser, though, I'll tell you that. Just like going back into the rifle range, getting that little Q-tip in there wherever you can get it, getting it knocked out, and you can see that the big chunks are coming out now. And it's caked on, but it's not as bad as the other fan. Like, at least this is coming off, and you can see that's a dry Q-tip. There's no alcohol on that yet. So I try to knock out as much of the bigger stuff as I could, and you can just see that the fan just keeps spinning. You can't get any leverage in there at all without putting too much pressure onto the actual fan. Because, you know, I thought of going into the actual the inside of the machine and, you know, putting a screwdriver through one of the holes, but I didn't want to mess around with that. So this will only be a small bit that you'll see that I actually did on the fan. I had to take it off of the camera because I couldn't see well enough to what I was doing. You see I'm in there with the smallest screwdriver or flathead that I have. I'm just trying to pull as much of that stuff out as I can, and it's in there pretty good. I'm kind of glad that we have a little bit of spare time today. Otherwise, this wouldn't be done for another 2 or 3 weeks, and you could see that just come out. It's a big chunk of my finger. It's me trying to move my light around so I can get a better view of it myself. I want to say this is sped up to 8. I'm quick, but I'm not that fast. But cleaning into it, you're looking at, I want to say probably about an hour and a half this morning. Look at it, it's nice now. A lot of it was done off camera because I just couldn't keep the angle and get into it to where I can see it. And as simple as it came out, as simple as it goes back, one clip, then you'll see put the fan down, put the top back onto the laser, screw down those 4, and I went straight to work right afterwards. One, I wanted to make sure that I didn't screw anything else up, with it. It's always my biggest fear when I'm messing around with machines that I really shouldn't be messing around with, but it's maintenance that has to happen. Anything with electrical, if you know me, I don't like changing light bulbs because that stuff scares me. Still got a little bit left on that top cover. It just was not coming off. And I figured it was on the flat side. It's not going to impede any of the air, so I sometimes you just gotta leave it. Maybe I'll get it next time. You just let it sit into where it's supposed to, and it goes straight in. And surprisingly, I haven't had, any trouble with the, screws moving around or, jostling through all of the movement of the machine. But they sit in there nice and tight. There it is. It is back together. You can see the aftermath. That wasn't even the half of it. And that's the mess that I had. It was all the way up my arm.